Well, change of plans. We decided to rip out the cardboard wood laminate flooring, and good thing we decided to do that. And in the background, got a little Toby Keith playing, tribute to him as he recently passed, but he brought so much joy and fun to our lives, being a patriot, really. So, anyway, I'll show you why this was a good call. So, just a little bit ago when I tested this, there was about a 1 degree differential in flooring right there versus out here in this area. Well, that's why. Those pieces are still damp even after 2 weeks of fan drying and being exposed to, letting some air movement get through there. And there's some samples of wood laminate cardboard flooring that are not water damaged, but in this area, of course, it is. So turns out this is a good call, and you can feel it. Like, you can touch this right here and you can feel the dampness, just like if you was outside around your if you had some dew moisture and you touched your wood fence, it's got that same type of texture and damp feeling to it. So anyway, decided not to shortcut this, and we're going to tear out this floor, and as it turns out, it's a good choice. So anyway, wanted to show that to you and kind of show you the color differential. And I know you can't feel it. Oh, the other thing is you can smell it. It's got a musty smell to it, so couldn't smell it with it being the backside of that flooring being down against that linoleum, but you can darn sure smell it when you roll it over and get it exposed. It's got a mildew smell to it. So we're going to go ahead and get that out of the house now and continue on with our new project. Well, we're about a third of the way through the tear out, and just one surprise so far, and another something I just wanted to point out. But surprise number one, linoleum didn't go into the dining room, so we're gonna have to figure out what we're gonna do there. And then two, I was gonna show you, so far I haven't swept everything, but I've tried to keep up with sweeping, and it's amazing how much dirt gets trapped underneath that laminate flooring. I mean, you can see I haven't swept this area, and you can just see how it would work itself through them cracks, basically. I don't know, it's not horrible, like not as bad as carpet, but it's still more than at least I would expect. So anyway, next we'll get all that moved out and into there. Well, doing a little check-in on today's progress, show you what's been happening. We got to here and learned that the linoleum quit, and it was just plywood underneath that wood laminate. So I took it up and cut a straight line in there and put a little duct tape over it so we can sweep and clean still and walk over it in our bare feet and not get slivers in our feet. And we need to clean up in here a little bit, but this turned out alright. I really kind of like how this turned out. And tip of the day, real estate tip of the day, white makes rooms feel bigger. This kitchen feels so much bigger than it used to, it's not even funny. And all we did was tear out the flooring. And then we got around over to here, and the same thing, we got to right there, and wouldn't you know it, the linoleum quit and turned into plywood again. I have no idea what this is all about. That was there underneath the laminate hardwood. It reminds me of just like drywall powder mud that they use to try to level it. I'm not sure why that would even be a thing there. So that's to be determined. But same thing here, I did duct tape so we could walk across it and not get slivers in our feet. And we'll probably throw down a couple rugs, you know, rugs there and rugs there, just for added, because stepping over them edges would be a little sharp on your bare feet. So anyway, that's today's progress. Now we'll get under there and start tearing into the plumbing next. That might be a tomorrow project.